तो यो गाइस, तुम्हारा भाई फिर से आगे लाइव। बारिश हो रही है सिटी में। हेलो। क्या बात है सर?
जी सर होता है, इग्नोर करो।
हेलो ब्रो।
हेलो ब्रो।
बग गया ब्रो। ब्रो के अक्के पक्के मारूंगा साले के। तो और भाई लोग, क्या हाल है आप सबके? को जो भी बंदा देख रहा है वीडियो को लाइक कर दो, चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर दो भाई। तुम्हारा भाई रोज ही लाइव आता है टाइम फोड़ने के लिए। जो अगर तुम्हें लेगेसी में आना है, तुम्हें खेलना है, तो टाइम फोड़ने आ जाओ मेरे साथ भाई, मैं भी खेलता हूँ। कमेंट करो भाई, जिसको पीडी आरपी देखनी है या क्राइम आरपी देखनी है, ग्राइंड आरपी देखनी है, बताओ मुझे। हेलो ब्रो, क्या हाल है सैंडी भाई, तुम्हारे कैसे हो तुम? बढ़िया है भाई, आओ आरपी खेलेंगे, मजा आएंगे। जीटीए डाउनलोड कर लो। ब्रो मैं यहाँ पे हूँ, क्या नाम है तुम्हारा, जहाँ पे वो डाइविंग करते हैं?
मौसम ठीक हो गया भाई। मैं कह रहा हूँ भाई मशरूम का सिस्टम तो भाई वही है कि तोड़ के लाओ, उसके बाद 3 दिन रखो, फिर जाके स्कूल पे जाके बेच दो। यस ब्रो, 3 दिन
तुम्हारा भाई दिखाएगा कम्युनिटी मीटिंग।
अरे विक्की नहीं, अच्छा नीचे बैठा था, विपर आ गया। अरे 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 विक्की। जस्ट बोल रहा आकाश भाई सबका चूतिया बना रहा है ये एडमिन। जो बंदा देख रहा है व्यू तो लाइक कर दो ब्रो। ये कम्युनिटी मीटिंग है फॉर लेगेसी। अभी चालू होगी 1-2 मिनट में, देखते हैं क्या होता है। चलो चालू कर दो, कब चालू करोगे सालो पिल्लो।
ग्लोबल एपीआई डाउन है क्या प्रीतम?
हाँ हाँ
प्रीतम डिफरेंट है
हाँ
यार।
ग्लोबल एपीआई डाउन गया है। बैन को मैसेज किया, मुझे रिप्लाई नहीं आया कुछ उसका।
कब से डाउन है?
अभी 10-15 मिनट पहले से।
Okay, then just announce no need to leave the server. Server will not going to be down अगर तुम लोग हो तो।
डाल दिया अनाउंसमेंट।
People already left, so all right, we can start. Yep. Everyone can hear me, right? तो ये पिछली बार लोगों को आई गेस इशू हो रहा था।
मुझे तो आ रहा। अगर किसी को नहीं आ रहा तो लिख दो भाई।
तुमको पता कैसे चलेगा?
नहीं आ रहा है, बंदे बोल
चलो
रहे हैं।
that's good.
आ रही आवाज
Good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Yeah. Okay, let's start with state businesses. Sorry, business. I'm still waking up, by the way, guys. So really sorry. Um, because we were getting a lot of tickets about businesses. So I'll explain how businesses will work. For every business, we'll have certain agreements. Okay. So whenever whole mayor meeting thing will start happening, you can come request for certain agreement before applying for any specific business, and then see if you are okay to work with it, and then you can apply for that certain business. I have certain points written up, so I will be reading it. Of course, I'll be happy to hear all the feedbacks. Like last time, you guys didn't like the fact that we had 6 month wala system. We decided to we decided not to do it for now. So whatever you feel like, please approach. So first major change is what we saw last time, which was getting abused a lot. Like from top management of their business, what they will do, they will make their own different characters and hire themselves in same company. Because some of the people we did give ban, so that does comes in character mixing. But right now we are making certain rules, and rules are for businesses. No one is allowed to use their multiple character in multiple business. If your first character uh, is doing business related role play, or it's working under someone's business, for example pizza this, always try to make your second character little different. For example, I have a cop character and I have a mayor. Okay, they both are two different role play. Okay. um that doesn't mean you can basically keep one character in pizza this and second in mechanic. Okay, it shouldn't be on business wala thing. Okay, as simple as that. We won't allow same group to apply for same, like any business. For example, if you are associated with certain group, so keep in mind, if you are associated with certain groups and that group decide, half of the people decide to go with certain business and half of the people decide to go with y business. ठीक है? um, जिसका भी पहले बिजनेस एक्सेप्ट हो जाएगा, फॉर एग्जांपल एक्स का पहले हो गया, sadly that y group won't be accepted with other businesses. You can help your friends to grow their business, so everyone can apply for certain businesses. Okay, we have very limited business in our city, and we want to make sure that everyone have same chance. Every business will have
कुछ नहीं हुआ
49%
कुंभा
of the
भाई,
stock,
क्या करूं?
which will be open to acquire.
एक घर में
This
नहीं
will
है, ठीक
help
है,
us
ज्यादा
to
मत बोलो।
change the owner when the owner goes inactive.
क्या इंग्लिश झाड़,
If
क्या
you
क्या
are
इंग्लिश
the
झाड़ रहा पता
owner
नहीं।
and your recent playtime is less than 2 days, uh, then change of the owner will happen. When the owner goes inactive, oh fuck, what I'm reading. If you're the owner and your recent playtime is less than 2 days, you do not, or you don't even come for any meetings, you don't meet your employees, okay, we will decide to remove you. Okay. All of the profit goes to the owner. So technically 49% owned by certain individual and 51% owned by state. That doesn't mean we will share the revenue. So if you own Pizza this, all the profit goes to you because all the work you are doing. We are just keeping that 51%. So in our it makes sense when we decide to remove someone. Okay. But there are some exceptions. All the profit goes to the owner except real estate, arcade, and tuner. So we will have certain changes for real estate, tuner, and arcade. These businesses makes a lot of money, including PDM. So we have certain rules for those businesses. So it evens out, है ना? Because एक group, like last time, अगर एक group किसी एक पे real estate आ गया, that group will start somehow वो friend to friend money flow होगा, and they will lend other people money, and कोई और वो business ले पाएगा, और businesses के prices भी बहुत high चले जाते थे, right? I don't really want that कि 20 billion का एक business जाए. ठीक है, personally I didn't like the fact कि there is someone sitting with 10 million and the other person have double the budget. Why? Because that other's friend holds certain business. Okay, that's not how investment actually works. Okay, I mean, क्योंकि हमने पिछली बार भी ये मना कर रखा था. That's why I didn't like the fact. Of course, we are working on more rules, so every business will have certain rules. You can always come. We will start doing mayor meeting soon. There will be an announcement, and when we will start doing mayor meetings, you can apply for other businesses. You can bring problems of the people. Ki, हाँ, oh, people have so many issues. Only harmony is in city. People need more mechanic shop. Blah 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 blah. Whatever your RP is. ठीक है? We are getting more FPSs for now. Me too, yeah. I'm looking into it though. Like certain FPS drop. I'm also getting these issues. I'm looking into it. Now, some of the problem people were facing recently. हमने बहुत सारे changes किए. I mean, you have seen. There were a lot of people also had complaint of staff replying very late to their reports. I'm not talking about in-game reports. That though I cannot fix. But I'm talking about report forms, tickets in general. I think they have been increased massively. You are getting a reply very quickly compared to before. We are still working on other things, and we'll try to improve our responses on in-game reports. There were some people who made a suggestion saying staff should not play. If they are staff, they should just do staff work. I can happily do that if you have certain capital and you start paying staff. No, there is no staff in on our server who get paid. It's not their IRL job. They are here to help the community. If you feel like you can help the community, you can fill the form. So, of course, they will play the game, so they can see what issues you are facing. Because same issues they will face too, and they can take it to us, and we can fix it. Our upper management, okay, mostly the higher admins, they don't play server. They just manage it. So things are fair at your level. Okay, if you feel like a staff being biased, you can always reach out to us because don't play, we don't have any friend group in server, you know? So we won't be biased. And we take it very seriously. So I cannot ask every staff to stop playing in server, but of course I can tell them to stop playing for certain things. Okay? For example, gang role play, right? Because then it's not fun. I think that's my personal opinion, and that's why in our server, staff does not apply for any gang. No. Recently there was increased. People were reporting for PDM a lot. People were getting PDM'd a lot recently. And these VDM used to happen on public places, for example, bazaar, um, pillbox, take it. And I even personally think if people intentionally, even if they see that the person is dead, they intentionally leave them, and then they lie to staff. Oh, I don't have POV, and it was not my intention. It didn't happen in my eyes. So we have decided to make a rule which will be announcing that all the Oh, sorry. It won't be a rule. I'm just gonna announce it here because technically it's common sense in role play that certain place is crowded. You will drive little slower from if you're passing that place. Okay, so you don't hit anybody. If you're driving very fast close to any crowded places and you hit anyone, doesn't matter. It happens in front of your eye or it's a bug or whatever. You are getting banned. So drive slower those certain places, and there are only two. One is bazaar, and second is pillbox. So just avoid it. Even in chase, avoid it. Don't go there. There are other places, right? So अगर आप वो दोनों जगह नहीं जाओगे, you won't hit anyone. Correct. So yeah. Now false report. Recently, we have seen a lot of people making false report. One of the first is speaking in game. By the way, before you saw that whenever you used to die, you were not able to use your mic. Okay, your mic will automatically switch to mute. But we decided to turn it on for now. When we will start gang role play, it will go on mute again. And a lot of people started making report. Oh, he is dead, but he's still using mic. And I saw some people were actually role playing where they will act injured. They will ask for help, which is okay. That comes under role play. If you are sticking to your character, how your character is feeling, and you act like injured, there is no issue. You can talk. So stop making reports on those people. Second, some people who try to help people, take care, for example, they ran over someone mistakenly and they decide to help that person. Now what people will do, oh मेरे को उड़ा दिया जानबूझ के, now the person is taking me to a pillbox. What do you mean? What do you think what he gonna do? Don't expect anything and don't make that report. Okay, that doesn't make sense. So these two reports, please don't do that. We will be introducing a channel. This was suggested on suggestion form, I guess, where you asked us that there should be a channel where we can take appointment from PD and EMS like we have for DOJ. And I think I can make it little more better with the bot, where the bot will assign an officer for you, and whenever that officer goes online, you get a tag in the channel that that officer is online on duty, and you can reach out to them. Okay, so you will know if the officer is online. Okay, and same goes with DOJ, same goes with the MS. I think that's the best way to deal with the appointment wala system. I still agree कि हाँ कभी आप नहीं होते कभी वो नहीं होता है and it's good अगर दोनों को notification जाए कि oh that civilian is online in server, so if you wanna go help them and clear your case, you can do that. So we will be making a bot soon, and there will be a separate channel for it where you can take appointments.
नहीं है कोई इम्पोर्टेंट सर्च नहीं है वैसे तो। वीसी पे आ जाना, कोई कम्युनिटी मीटिंग अभी तो नहीं कर रहे। वीसी पे आ जाना, ठीक है।
Now, there are some things related gang. Let me read it for you. Okay, there were some suggestions from people जो मैंने forms से पढ़े थे, and there are some things what we think should happen. Okay, Of course, बहुत लोगों ने जनरल चैट में पढ़ा होगा. The minimum playtime should be 14 days. And that includes your PD and Crim character. But still, your Crim character should have at least 7 day का playtime. Otherwise, you cannot do gang roleplay. Okay. Few names जो अभी हम announce कर रहे हैं. There will be total 8 slots. ठीक है. I have 7 names. Balas, JSF, Bloods, MG, TLMC, OGs. Fallen/Saints. Either keep Fallen or Saints. ठीक है. These are the names for now. As you have seen, we have a playtime limitation on Gunrun. Before also we had. And of course, when Gunrun will start, we will introduce it first from South side, and we will let other people know, like gangs. And gangs say it will go to civilian, and everyone can do it, right? Now, there is a thing you have to understand is mostly gangs. Last time what we saw, the people have only 2 day ka playtime, and some of the member what they will do, they will go do gun run. And SCM के to वो सिर्फ उस बंदे को इसलिए दे देंगे so that that person can participate in war. ठीक है? Even civilian war. If you will do that, there's a high possibility you will lose all of your weapon. Recently, अगर recently किसी का pocket wipe होगा, we did make a bot which does that for us, where we can just wipe weapons. Okay, not BR weapon, actual weapons. So please don't do that. One important rule, one important suggestion for gangs so you can be whitelisted as soon as possible. We expect a gang member to follow all the rules, their character. Okay, so whenever you are, whenever I'm coming, okay, I have to close chat, so stop reading it. So whenever you are role playing as a gang, stick to your character. Okay, a lot of people break character in between. For example, they will start teaching them rules. If we got even a single complaint about this, I think we expect some extra effort from gang, right? And we do give you guys extra perks, so you might lose access of it. One more thing is taking anyone granny. If you decide to take anyone to granny, there should be a reason. Okay, if you are taking them for no reason and asking dumb question there, if you get reported, you will be banned. So don't do that. Minimum member active 10. Leaders have to give interview to admins. Okay, and once they qualify, they will take leaders will take interview of their members. That videos will be posted like before. It was like before this vibe, we had this rule. We decided to bring it back. I think it helps us. We are also introducing something called gang task. So every gang will be assigned a job and a time period every month. So the time period will be a month, and they have to basically work on it. If they fail to do that, whitelisted role will be removed. And one big thing is gang should always wear masks. So if you're a part of a gang, wear your mask. Doesn't matter you are in a civilian situation or whatever, wear your mask. From now onwards, if you're hunting 5v5, if you have a planned ये क्या कहते हैं gang war, you can do 6v6 or 5v5 up to you. ठीक है? But for hunts, only 5v5. All right. There are some rules which we announced recently. Okay. Uh, for gangs. So I'm gonna read it for you guys. So you know. So for because you will start making gangs, okay, and you will start troubling others, okay. Others mean other gangs. So many gang have been refusing to agree on war or hunt timing because people do that. To address this, there is a universal time slot which has been 7:30 p.m. to 1:11 p.m. Sorry, 7:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. All gangs are required to be available during this window if there is a hunt on you. Okay, and if any of the party fails to show up in this time period, technically the other person wins. Okay, if they win 3 times, they technically won the situation. Okay, but still you will get one chance where a staff will decide a time period for you where a war will happen and whoever's wins the situation. But if, for example, X gang was there and Y gang was there was a hunt, Y gang never showed up, X gang won, staff decided next day, okay, there will be a war, but X lost, Y won, then X will get another chance to redeem themselves, and then they can go again if they want to. Why? Because they were showing up every day when the hunt was happening. So keep that in mind. So this was the rule which was announced recently. Uh, I think all gang related stuff is done. I will be reading some questions in chat. If you have any
कोई
questions
पूछ
for
रहा
me,
था कि
please let me know.
टीएलएमसी एंड सोल वाले जो बिजनेस ओन को जाएंगे क्या गैंग को
Hmm.
ऑब्वियस
If you
डिस्क्लोजर टाइम
have,
फॉलो करते हैं ना ब्रदर
if you have in your, so last time there was a guy who came for as well, बट उसके बैक स्टोरी में लिखा हुआ था कि वो जाट जाट है एंड ये सारी चीजें. इफ यू आर फॉलोइंग अ सर्टेन स्टोरी लाइन, आई डोंट माइंड गिविंग यू द बिजनेस फॉर फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. टू बी ऑनेस्ट, वी ओनली चार्ज 100K विच इज वेरी चीप कंपेयर टू अ मिलियन, है ना, क्योंकि और सारे बिजनेस के लिए दे पे $1 million. So if you're making certain character, you're following certain storyline, I don't mind giving you uh, the business. ठीक है, you're roaming around on a bike. If the backstory is perfect for Soul, then what about it? Yeah, you can. You can have the gang business. Yeah.
बट ये है कि मोटरसाइकिल क्लब मोटरसाइकिल चलाओ
Yeah. Like it's not like कि तुम्हें 24/7 मोटरसाइकिल चलाना है, but majority of time use motorcycle. Be your motorcycle club. What you are claiming of rather than driving car. है ना? PRS ले सकते हैं as well. Yes, ले सकते हैं. That's what I said. अभी स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ है गैंग रोल पे. By the way, I forgot to mention. It will start soon, and you will know. ठीक है? We'll make an announcement that gang forms are open, and you can start doing that role play. Abhi, no. Food prices come to, they are not that much, brother. Bike pe robbery, I don't think so. Bike is just not no fun.
पीडीएम व्हीकल्स का फाइन ट्यून करके ही प्राइस डाला है कम नहीं होगा ब्रदर
I see some people doing illegal stuff like weed and roam. First, there is something called RP progression. Okay, whenever you do this garbage, you get weed seed, you get weed birds, you know, from, or if you rob a house, you get certain things. That what is progression, right? For shrooms also, there are some people what we saw that they were doing progression. If you do progression RP, we have no issue of you selling those drugs. फ्रीडम प्राइसेस कम होंगे, कम हो रहे हैं, यस। डेली टास्क वाला कमांड डाल दो फिर से। नो, आई थिंक इट्स गुड। I need question related gangs, guys. Come on. And then I can proceed to next section. I have SISP section also, so I can start reading that. Bank robbery when? Soon. You will see. People will start doing. Then you can start. उड़ते उड़ते खबर आ जाएगी। Oh, I forgot to tell. Yeah, I forgot to mention this. When we fill a form for house auction, there is a section of maximum bid amount. If we are mentioning that maximum amount, then the company may ask someone for fake bidding to grab the maximum amount for the house. Better to not mention the maximum amount in form instead of bid. Should be fair on spot. No, no, no. So all the bidding will only will be conducted by state. Okay. Whenever you mention max amount, okay, we tell our people to grab that money from them. So, for example, there are four people, okay, A, B, C, D. D mentioned that I have 10 million. So, a state employee will contact him and ask him to deposit that money to him. So, if the amount goes up and he wins, okay, he actually takes it rather than saying no, अब मुझे नहीं लेना है, जो कि पहले हो रहा था, and people were asking their friends to do fake bidding. So yeah, don't worry about it. I saw a lot of people were asking ki why um Winewood store is closed. People were only hitting that store. So if you spam anything, we will just close it. Okay? So maybe just don't spam it. Okay, I don't
Can
think
we
so.
have new
A lot
phone?
of people have. Uh,
Development
I
चाहिए
don't think
brother.
so. Gang related question anyone have? I can move to another section, which is SSP. A lot of people had complain about behavior, SSP behavior. Okay. Few thing I wanna mention. If you are a criminal, some cop will say certain words which you won't like. Okay. But you know, for example, I have seen recently, people break. I'm talking about in role play. Okay, they break certain rules, and a cop get little aggressive, tell them to pull over, and उनकी ego hurt हो जाती है in RP. ठीक है? I'm really sorry, we cannot do anything about it. It's just role play. ठीक है? If you try to approach certain police officer and they are being aggressive at that time, then it makes sense. You can make a report. But if you are the one who is criminal, of course, no one will talk to you nicely. You have to understand that. You try to kill an officer, you are shooting him, okay? So of course, they won't be nice to you. So don't do that. Okay? That's one thing. Apart from this, अगर कोई आपसे बदतमीजी कर रहा है कोई पुलिस वाला, यू कैन ऑलवेज मेक अ रिपोर्ट, है ना? वी हैव एसएसपी रिपोर्ट और इन गेम एंड या वो देयर वाज वन मोर सजेशन, शिफ्ट हायरिंग, सो मॉर्निंग में भी पुलिस वाले हो. इट्स अ नाइस आइडिया, वी हैड दैट बिफोर, बट पीपल लाई टू गेट एक्सेप्टेड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दे विल लाई कि हाँ हम मॉर्निंग में आएंगे एंड मॉर्निंग में ज्यादा लोग आते नहीं, सो विल बी लिटिल लीनियंट टू देम. हम लोग उनका फॉर्म एक्सेप्ट कर लेंगे एंड दे विल रिक्वेस्ट सर प्लीज 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 हमें शाम के स्लॉट में डाल दो, अब मेरा स्कूल है, मेरा कॉलेज है, मेरे एग्जाम है एंड अदर स्टफ. But we'll see what we can do about this. It's a very nice suggestion and we will try to do something about it. A lot of people had issue that why other jobs are getting wiped but not PD and EMS. Example PDM. So PDM got wiped, and if I want to hire someone in PDM, it takes me 3 days. Okay? But if I want to hire someone in SSP, it takes months. Okay? Because there is a credit phase and other stuff. A lot of people don't show up. There are so many things. Okay? When it comes to SSP, when you will apply for SSP, you will know. Okay? It's very complicated, and yeah, that's the reason why it was not wiped. Okay? All right. A lot of people had complaints कि cops सिर्फ चेस करते हैं, रिस्पॉन्ड करते हैं 1090 पे, and they don't work on reports. We have introduced new MDT, and we are adding a lot of new things where you're able to make reports directly. We're still working on it, and soon you will see cops will start taking your reports seriously because we'll be adding certain things where if they want to be promoted, they have to complete certain reports. Okay? So don't worry, your reports will be taken care soon, very seriously. ताकि आपको ज़्यादा वेट ना करना पड़े. Okay? We are working on that. We also want it. हरमन said admin access वालों को decision making सिखाओ. पता लगता नहीं इन्हें किसे बैन करना चाहिए, किसे नहीं, रिपोर्ट करने वाले को बैन दे रहे हैं अपनी ईगो में. Okay. I think I know what Herman is talking about. So according to Herman, whenever you make a report, POV is not compulsory. So he made a report where someone killed him for not doing role play. Okay, so he was wrong side, and intensely he uh, pitted someone vehicle very heavily in speed. Okay, he decided not to talk to him because he was trying to take a train from train station to Palito, where you press E and log yourself out and take spawn at Palito. You know what I mean? I think he was doing a task. So basically, इन्होंने pit किया, and then that person told him to stop. So he didn't stop because he was in hurry क्योंकि वो task complete करना था. कुछ seconds में you have to reach Palito. And then when he reached there, that person shot him, and he made a report that he was RDM'd. When staff contacted him back and asked him, "Were you recording?" That was a very normal question. Herman replies, "What's the point of filing a report, if you will ask for POV? Brother, how we will know who is right and wrong?" So the first report was made by the person who was driving the other car, जिनको इन्होंने पिट किया था. Then we decided कि okay, according to Herman, we don't need POV and we can just take action normally. We decided to ban him because he reported after him. Technically, he was right because according to Herman, you don't need POV. And when he got banned, he said no decision making. That was the reason, and that's the solution we had for you technically. You have to understand, when you make a report and staff sees it, it's already too late. You are already dead. Situation is already over. We don't know what happened. You recording your POV helps us to help you. Okay? Whenever you submit your POV, it's gonna help us to decide who was correct, who was not. You know? And if you're not gonna do that, how we will take certain decisions. You know? Logs are limited. लॉक्स में आपकी वॉइस रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं आती, लॉक्स में ये नहीं पता चलता कि हाँ, आप क्या कर रहे थे, ठीक है? आपने उसको गाली दी कि उसने आपको, एंड किसने किसको प्रोवोक किया। So you have to record your POV. It's not compulsory, but if you want कि fair decision लिया जाए, please record. Otherwise, we'll ask other party. If the other party doesn't have POV, we'll warn both of them कि don't do it, and we'll move on, right? That's how it is. That's how it works, sadly. Okay. I think cops के इतने ही points थे. We are working on those points too. Now, staff related suggestion. I saw, I think four people who basically mentioned that we are biased towards supporters. I don't know. A lot of people make complaints about I'm not high, I am not well. Okay, and that's why I sounds like this. I need to go back to bed. I wanted to postpone this meeting, but if I would have, then you all will say, "Oh, this guy is just wasting our time." So I'm just gonna complete this meeting as soon as possible. Okay. So bias towards supporters. A lot of people forget about the fact that people who buy Prio is technically paying the server bill, and it's a free to play server. You can join anytime, and we have only certain perks for supporters where you can make tickets rather than contacting LHS. We have a Prio a ticket where you can contact us, okay, and make certain reports, and we'll try to solve those reports before anyone else. Why? Because you are paying the server bills. Okay, you are keeping server online. If you have issues with it, I don't know what to do, brother. Like, because I have to give certain perks to them, so they feel like renewing their uh, tickets every month, so you can play for free. So I don't know where we are doing something wrong. And a lot of people make suggestions saying, "Oh, you are biased," but you have to mention a situation how we are biased. People make statement without facts, present facts, and we'll see what we can do about it. Okay, thank you. Um, we don't sell and ban. We don't sell ban. We just offer a ticket system. Okay, I think that's it. Wait, no, we do have more. Wow. Yeah. Um. No, I think we are done. Yeah, we are done. No, we are not done. I have 3 points more. My bad. So this was the comment from someone: when staff member is in server, there should be they should be available in game. Oh, I already covered this. Oh, there was a suggestion for playtime shop. So if someone is spending a lot of time in server, there should be a way they can redeem their playtime to get something, in game. I like the idea. I will do something about it. Um, Normal toxicity is allowed. You can say normal stuff. ठीक है? Just extreme नहीं होना है. नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में माँ बहन की गालियां नहीं देनी, दैट्स इट, ठीक है? एंड इट्स फॉर एवरीवन, इवन फॉर गैंग। I think that's all, guys. If you have any other question, I will be answering it. Community meeting में आप write कर दो. I will do it for 5 more minutes and then I'll go take rest because I'm not well, guys. I'm really sorry.
ऐश ने पूछा है गाड़ियों के
Yeah.
एंड फूड के प्राइसेस ज़्यादा है एंड ग्राइंडिंग इतना प्राइस नहीं आता है सर।
Sorry. Come again.
गाड़ी
Prices
एंड
ज़्यादा
फूड
हैं.
ज़्यादा है एंड ग्राइंडिंग से इतना प्राइस नहीं आता, हार्डकोर ग्राइंडर होना तभी आता है ऐसा करने, कम करना है
What you talking
प्राइसेस।
about, bro? There are people who have 600K. People who had 600K in 4 days. If you know how to grind, you can. इलीगल एक्टिविटी कब शुरू होगी? हो गई है ब्रो, थोड़ी थोड़ी, मतलब लिमिटेड लेवल पे। नो। 18 plus age limit must be there. That's not my job. I'm not their parent. This game is 18 plus in India, by the way. So if you're playing this game, you should be 18 plus, right? Taco on kar do soon. When taco will start happening, that means gang roleplay you can start, by the way. Can main GTA gang switch their custom gang hood if they want a chance from the main hood? Matlab, no, I guess. Staff has a huge responsibility and they should be non-biased, and if possible 2.0 ticket jaldi dekh lo. They are non-biased. If you think they are biased, there is a form called staff report. You can always fill it.
प्रॉपर्टीज एंड कार्स लाना पीडीएम ओपन है ब्रदर एंड प्रॉपर्टीज का शुरू हो चुका है।
I feel like service economy is all over the place. The job don't pay enough if you consider all the prices in city. For example, PDM cars are usually stuff in the city. It does not make sense for the price we see in the server unless you are a grinder grinding in a server like 6 to 7 hours per day. Are you thinking to fix it? What do you mean by that, bro?
वही तो बोला था ना मैंने अभी, प्राइसेस ज़्यादा है उसी का है।
What do you mean? It doesn't make sense. You can have 10 cars in 7 days, right? Boosting or illegal task ETA soon. RMT allow kar do, no. RMT related I had to. So I'm gonna read. Wait, give me a second. So as you guys know, we have a system where if you wanna give loan to someone, you have to fill a form. Before we had 50K. Now we have 10K. There was a guy who had an issue that I accepted his form 2 days late. I reached out to the guy asking, apologies, I accepted your form 2 days late. If you can tell me what issues you had so I can make it up. Okay. And the guy said, nothing crazy happened. Just a thing was he had very less time left in his prior expiry. He asked me to borrow, but thanks to the loan system, he ended up grinding all day and got his vehicle. I know you will not feel like changing or removing this loan thing after I say this is a shit. Truly, I'm not speaking against any staff, but the decision of introducing this loan system was not a great idea. Rather, you could announce it that give a big amount to someone. You should inform staff available. We had that. and there was a lot of loopholes. And that's why we decided to reduce the amount from 50K to 10K, so we can keep an eye on those. So my reply was, he had a big message. My reply was, the reason this was introduced because some people were bribing others to give them in-game money in exchange of real life money. This is called RMT, and it's very hard to catch those people if there is no limit on amount. Earlier, you don't even need to fill any form if if you give money and if the amount was under 50K. But what happened? People started doing transaction in phases. The staff is limited, and they cannot just sit around and monitor every single transaction, ensuring ki RMT doesn't happen. A lot of people don't understand like how RMT can affect us. For example, there was someone complaining about it's very hard to get cars. When you put a lot of time, effort to get certain cars, you have to think there is a guy who is getting that car just by doing nothing for just 500 rupees, right? Because there are some people who are just selling their in-game money for nothing. Okay? We stop those things so your effort are same compared to others. Okay? Now a lot of people will complain, oh, you also sell cars. We do, but the prices are very high. So it it does make sense ki, oh, that guy did like a 1 week grind to get that certain car, for example 300K car, and the other person who bought it paid that lump sum amount for it, okay, which is high. It's not cheap, okay. So we are balancing out. So this happens. We are quick to accept these forms. We try, but sometimes it does happens कि हाँ ऊपर नीचे हो जाता है, ठीक है. But if there is any delay from our side, and I'm mentioning this, if there is any delay from our side, and if your ticket is about to expire or something happens, you can always reach out to us, and we will add extra hour days in your tickets so you can get those things. Okay, the loan system was introduced by us. What all I can do is give you extra time to buy your certain vehicles. Okay, so you don't lose it. Now, if now other people will say कि sometimes auction happens, ठीक है, auction announce एक हफ्ते पहले होता है, so you do have enough time to apply for form, ठीक है, and the maximum time it takes to accept like 2 days, like 48 hours में form accept हो जाता है mostly, ठीक है. So if there is any delay from our side, you can always reach out to me in 2.0. Oh, delay happened, can I get extra days or extra hour or extra, and जो भी कुछ होगा we can figure it out. ठीक है, that also I also do it with tickets also. Sometimes people open ticket very early कि we wanna buy a certain ticket, and मैं थोड़ा late हो जाता हूँ ticket deliver करने में, so तब तक shuffle आ जाता है. So I ask them, I tell them कि you can still get cars from previous shuffle, just let me know if you have the money or not and other stuff, and if you qualify you can get it. I don't have issue. Okay.
रवि गैंग के रिलेटेड और कंफ्यूजन है लोगों को,
हम्म.
लाइक कस्टम
गैंग
गैंग
नेम
अलाउड
वाला
रहेगी या नहीं, और
अभी
जो गैंग
said
एरिया
फॉलन, मैंने फॉलन नाम लिया. गैंग नेम्स जो अलाउड रहेंगे, अभी मैंने जस्ट नाम लिया है फॉलन. सो या if you are bringing any custom name, please reach out to us, get confirmation can we use this name or not. If we allow, then you can. 2.2 SSP suggestion: after every situation ends, all officers that were involved in that situation must stay at PD for 10 or 15 minutes for regarding the civilian reports. If any, when doing so, they must go undercover so that no bank or store get hit. I don't think so. There are a lot of people who actually sometimes like they are waiting for 2 days and unka bank nahi take over. Everyone wanna experience same thing what other people are experiencing. I cannot force PD. No, 15 मिनट you have to stand here. Every officer. एंड वो पूरी सिटी में और किसी जगह पे रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहे हैं, किसी और कॉल पे रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर रहे हैं जहाँ पे कोई किसी को हॉस्टेज ले रहा है, कोई किसी की कार लूट रहा है, एंड देयर जस्ट स्टैंडिंग ओवर देयर. आई कैन नॉट डू दैट. आई एम रियली सॉरी. I think people PD. So we have something called match of force. If you have a automatic weapon, they will use an automatic weapon. If you have a pistol, they will use a pistol. So I don't know what was the
अरे
issue.
वो भी क्लियर आउट कर दो एक बार एसएसपी के एंड से कि लाइक पब्लिक प्लेसेस कौन सी है जहाँ पे वो फूड रेड कर ले, लाइक दो सिविलियंस फाइट कर रहे हैं and वो इंटरफेयर कर रहे हैं, वो चीज भी क्लियर
क्या
आउट
क्या?
करनी थी उनको. लाइक दो सिविलियंस फाइट कर रहे हैं एंड एसएसपी कैन इंटरफेयर और नॉट.
Oh, they can. If two civilians
कि
are fighting anywhere in the city, they can interfere. Limit of selling gems. No. People are abusing for small. You can make a report file. We have banned a lot of people for this, and they're changing now. So should be good. EDM car prices कम कर दो. They are less. Arijit, they are less. EDM car prices. हाँ, दोनों दोनों इस सेम लेवल पे होंगे ना. If someone being toxic, you cannot be toxic. No. ठीक है. I think we are done. What about the gang compound in Palito, Sandy, and the city? Since multiple gang already have compound, it should be good to clarify how gang can acquire them. Also, mentioning biker gang more broadly. Yeah, soon. Boosting illegal tasks soon. EDM car speed and armor. I am changing a lot of things. So you will see. By the way, we have something called vehicle handling. There is a command when you press T/vehicle handling, and you can search for any vehicle and check if that vehicle is better than other vehicle or not. Okay, and you can make certain suggestion. By the way, just letting you know, so you can compare all the values. I think we are good. Properties and car law. Properties आ गई हैं. ठीक है, you can apply for certain houses. Cars आ गई हैं. PDM is there almost. ठीक है, we are just hiding. थोड़ा मेरी तरफ से भी डिले है. I still have certain cars जिनके prices थोड़े edit कर रहे हैं. Otherwise everything is good. Soon you'll able to buy all of them. ठीक है. Ayan lost all of his money in casino. मेरे भाई को उसके पैसे वापस दे दो. He is a good man at heart. And
Gambling is bad, brother.
that Asian keeps stealing our money. And that Asian keep stealing our money. First of all, that's racist. Second, gambling is not good. And there are people who are making money. There is a guy who made $1 million. Okay, so maybe go rob that guy. I think we are good.
एक बंदा बोल रहा है कि जिन्होंने पहले 600 700 के बना के रखे हैं, तब ये लॉग सेलिंग पे कोई लिमिट नहीं थी, इसकी वजह से वो बना पाए, लेकिन अब लिमिट है 25K पर डे की, इसलिए अभी नहीं बना पा रहे वो. ग्राइंडिंग बहुत हार्ड हो गई है.
Autobot, do you know that guy was sleeping for 6 hours only? I checked his logs. And still you can do that, but you just have to do other jobs. And yeah, limit should be there. पहले से ही limit होना चाहिए था. You know, sad life. You were not able to do it. He did. And you can
Gang
still
compounds के बारे में
do
पूछ रहा
bus, by the way. Bus doesn't have any limit, and it gives more money if you know how to drive properly. Yeah, if you want to do gang, you have to open a 2.0 ticket. The leader only have to open a 2.0 ticket and then proceed with it. Yes. We have a channel called Gang RP. वहाँ पे you can read a lot of things. वहाँ पे बहुत सारी चीजें mention. I think we are done. यार मेरी भी English weak ही है. I'm just trying to help myself. लास्ट मीटिंग में बोला था स्टार्टिंग में फूड प्राइसेस कम रहेंगे देन 2x हाइक इन पिज्जा प्राइस फ्रॉम लास्ट सेशन स्टोर भी बढ़ा दिया है व्हाई सो पीपल मेक मनी एंड दे पुट देयर टाइम दे उनको लगे कि इट्स वर्थ पुटिंग देयर टाइम एट पिज्जा प्लेस एंड पीपल आर मेकिंग गुड मनी एंड लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर कंप्लेनिंग कि ओ प्राइसेस वहां पे अप हैं और पिज्जा भी ऑन योर राइट दैट्स नॉट माय जॉब राइट लाइक if you think there is a gap you can fill it. You can be that pizza guy who can deliver and make good money. People making good money by just selling pizza. I forgot the guy name who had 500K just by selling pizza. Yeah, I think we're done. Thank you guys. I'm really sorry. Global API is up or no?
नो
I
आइडिया, मैं
don't
तो
think so.
सर्वर में हूँ।
नहीं है, नो नो नो।
नहीं है नहीं है।
Mm, okay, जब तक global API up नहीं आया, I can take more tickets, more stuff. PD ramming more while code red. If you don't want to get rammed, don't ram. अगर आप रैम नहीं करोगे PD will not. I know global API is down. पहले रेम्पो 5,000 की थी अब 15,000 की है पहले रेम्पो में 500 स्टोरेज था अब 750 है एलेक्स
पहले का रंपो का प्राइस सेंस नहीं बनता था।
in vehicle handling section it is mentioned that PDM vehicle is same as EDM. No, EDM vehicles are little better compared to PDM. LSD allowed, shrooms allowed, moonshine I don't know how you figure out, but if you have certain role player, narcos no. When we can apply for previous imported car from first 26 lakh is less per car 2000 का GTA 5 में तुम 6000 की GTR देते हो पैसे भी महंगे कर दिए Fuck. It's not 6,000 first of all. It's 4,500. So you can open a ticket and buy it. Okay? Introduce warning system instead of banning directly for 3 days, even for basic mistakes. We do have that. We do warn people. A lot of people, जब भी आप join करते हो server में, you get a pop-up every fucking time whenever you join the server. We do have that, and but sometimes I know we also make mistake. हमें कुछ कुछ सिचुएशन में बैन नहीं देना चाहिए और हम बैन दे देते हैं. Really sorry for that. You think if आपको वार्निंग मिलना चाहिए था and you got a ban, you can always open 2.0 ticket and we can see. I think we are done, guys, right? State business, every business will have an agreement. You can come to a mayor office and request an agreement, except for good terms. I already said. Hmm. Even I was reconnecting, some goons took away all my gems vehicle in Harmony. Is it valid roleplay? No, you can report them and get yourself back. We will refund yourself. Okay. अगर सिर्फ एक दो चीजें चोरी हो तो मत किया करो यार रिपोर्ट, ठीक है? इट्स टू मच वॉर। अगर तुम्हारा ज्यादा सामान हो जाता है देन प्लीज कर दो। आई मीन रिपोर्ट कर दो, जस्ट डोंट एक्सपेक्ट कि रिफंड मिलेगा, ठीक है? सो वी कैन बैन दोस पीपल सो दे डोंट, दे स्टॉप डूइंग इट। But like I will send you in Hindi, don't worry. Adding limit was never a bad idea, but the job need to pay more, especially when everything is expensive to buy. We just went through a wipe. EDM prices replicates international pricing, but international never wipes. This is leading to people just grinding more, are paying less, unlimitedly. It's leading. Okay, just before wipe, everyone had everything. So I don't know what you're talking about. Why you wanna speed up? Why you wanna get everything? Take small step. If you think, um, you know, I mean, I'm not talking to you, but there are some people who will think, okay, I will buy a ticket for a month and then मैं सारी गाड़ियां खरीद लूंगा. That's not how it works, right? There should be like everything have a system, and food got expensive. Cars should be expensive. Not everyone should have 400 cars, right? Sprika, I already told you last meeting, we will introduce something where you can, a streak will hold more value. Okay? So you'll know about it. Scamming should be allowed. Scamming is allowed. You can scam gang members. Okay? Normal civilians not allowed. Do it to gang. Okay? But don't complain what they will do to you then. Having election in city, I'm just gonna win. Better not to waste time of other people. PD was a gang 4v8. I think now we are getting more people. I might allow gang versus PD 5 to 10. 5v10. We'll see. I think 5 people are more manageable. नए कपड़े ऐड करो, शूटर वाले कपड़े बनाने हैं मेरे दोस्त को. We do have new clothes. We are working on new clothes. Extra. People are forgetting that there are illegal stuff too, and it's coming. Then you can keep growing stuff, you know, and start making money. Yeah, you can. About cop using aggressive language to criminals, I get that. It's RP. What about criminals replying and matching the tone? That's not the issue. That what happens all the time. They do +1 always. स्टाफ को अलाउ कर दो गैंग आरपी के लिए. नो. व्हाट अबाउट ऑक्सी? पहले IntelliGTB 250 की थी, अब 1.2 मिलियन. ब्रो, I just said I have to edit certain ये vehicles prices. I am doing that.
सुपर
वो
एंड
धीरे
स्पोर्ट्स
धीरे
कार की
वापस
प्राइसेस मत देखो ब्रदर्स, अभी तक एडिट नहीं हुआ है.
हाँ, अभी बहुत सारी चीजों के प्राइसेस एडिट नहीं हुए हैं, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वी आर नॉट सेलिंग देम. दैट्स ऑल. एक बार मेरा एडिट वाला पार्ट खत्म हो जाएगा. पॉसिबल IntelliGTB 250 की नहीं होगी, बिकॉज इट्स अ बेटर कार. It will be around 300K, जहां तक मेरे को लगता है, but it won't be 1.2 million. Relax. I'm working on it, guys. सुसु और टट्टी करने ब्रो मुझे जाना है. Can you change the capacity of truck because it doesn't make any sense smaller? Give me 100 discount code for buying prior. I can. If you are buying 100 prior, I will give you discount. The new car that are added to PDM like Fancy GT SFM J Mark V, will they be removed later and blacklisted them and stuff? Yeah. What about having election? Bro, I already said I'm just gonna win. So basically, what I wanted to suggest now, ATP grinding is harder. Reason being, certain jobs are enough. So I calculated based on new grinding method, people who play daily was on average able to earn 40 to 50K. Before we used to earn more than this. And this is why everyone is behind PDM card changes. Also, so it's happening. Like if you think Italian GDP will cost 1.2 million, no, they will not. Just relax. Per server profile, yeah. I will be reducing price for PDM cards, guys. Bro, if you
रवि
are typing any message in caps lock fully, it's very hard to read. Please don't do that.
बंदे गैंग कंपाउंड्स के पूछ रहे हैं.
EDM cars are mostly all nerfed. No, they're not. That's why we have slash vehicle handling. You can check. And we are working on improving them. I improved GTR. I improved. There was one car recently. That one too. First bullet accuracy वापस no. Scamming no. It's just low effort RP. Scamming is just low effort. You can scam gang people. Illegal race there are. About racing, yes, I had to make an announcement. There are a lot of people who does a lot of races. You can reach out to me. I will give you access of a server where you can go and make tracks very easily. ठीक है, एंड तुम्हारे चेक पॉइंट्स एक्चुअली विजिबल होंगे, यू नो, बिकॉज जब आप मैप पे सेलेक्ट करते हो चेक पॉइंट्स विजिबल नहीं होते हैं. यू कैन गेट एक्सेस ऑफ इट, ऑफ दैट सर्वर. इट्स डन. कल रात को बैठ के मैंने डन किया है वो. सो you'll see जब भी मैं ट्रैक्स बनाता हूँ सारे ट्रैक्स विजिबल होते हैं, जो चेक पॉइंट्स होते हैं वो विजिबल होते हैं, जमीन के अंदर कुछ नहीं होता है, ठीक है? सो यू कैन यूज दैट टू मेक मोर न्यू ट्रैक्स एंड या, ठीक है? Forgot to announce it. What about boosting soon? I think we are done, guys. According to the current godlike prices, which is 7,000, don't you think we should be able to import at least 2 cars? Bro, you already get 3 free custom number plates, which is 1,200 each. I think we're good. Old recoil. It's good. Right now, recoil is good, brother. Tuner open when someone will acquire it. First bullet or old recoil. सब क्रॉस करो इसको. Phasing should be enabled. We are working on new racing script. I hope it should be there soon. And then we can add more custom clothes. We are working on that too. Current recoil and pool. Either make a pool to ask everyone is it. What's the issue with the current recoil? अभी तो AR आई भी नहीं है यार. It's just pistol. I think weekly taxes can be removed. I don't think so. It's just 0.9% until you have so much money. We are adding new cars, yes. PDM AMI system is already there. Can we run from the police if they are try to stop us? Yes. Bruh. Lottery taxes come kar do, not in my hand. Why blacklist good car? Let us enjoy. I don't know. First bullet, maybe I'll think of it. I'll check. I think you are complaining because of pistols. I'll do it. Sound pack without footsteps should be allowed since it doesn't affect anything, and headshot sound does not even matter since it does the same damage. No. It just makes my job harder whenever I do PC checks. Okay. So bear with me, please.